Snake is so cool. I don't know if you noticed, but every time we get through a boss battle, your life goes up a little bit. Also, one thing I want to do with Nastasia before we get too far into the game here is, one of the cool things about her is that anytime you have something equipped, this is usually true, there's always usually one character like this in every Metal Gear game. But you equip an item and call them, and they'll just tell you about the item. And that's kind of Nastasia's role in this game.
That is a FAMAS. It is a bullpup style assault rifle. It is durable and easy to use. Very resistant to overheating. It is a reliable weapon with smooth action. It can fire up to 1,000 rounds per minute. On full auto, you will empty a 25-round magazine in a few seconds.
So that's basically, you can do that with basically every gun in the game. I'm not going to do it all, just because that'd be probably really boring, but I'll do a few of them.
Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a 45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime combat. If you hold down the weapon button, you can train the laser sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
It's because he's Solid Snake. Okay, we'll do one more. All those are kind of boring, let's see. Let's do the ration. Actually, I don't know if she'll say anything about the ration. Let me see.
It is just like Baker's.
Nah, I'm not gonna make you guys. She actually has some pretty interesting things to say, like if you just keep calling her over and over again. She's probably in all the Metal Gear Solid games, she's just the coolest person to talk to on the codec. She just has a ridiculously large amount of cool stuff to say about world politics and nuclear proliferation and...
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasia knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Yeah, okay. So now all my weapons are blocked, except for the trap grenade, but that would block my radar, and I don't really feel like dealing with all that right now either. Now this little grate right here will make a very loud noise if I try to walk on it, but I do need this item in the corner over here. I think. Pretty sure it's the cardboard box, which is really helpful. Oh, it's just chaff grenades, never mind. We do still need to get up here. So now we're trying to get, if you don't remember, just keeping you in touch with the story here, we need to get to the second floor basement of this room so we can meet Hal Emmerich, who designed Metal Gear. So that's where we're headed right now. I did forget something though. We are going to have to backtrack a little bit here.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Alright, so that's our cue. Actually, I think, let me see, there's some pretty cool conversation you're gonna have with Naomi, I think.
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base.
For the time being, let's trust what Deepthroat told us. Use a remote-controlled missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second-floor basement.
That was a long sentence.
Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
Alright, so I'm not gonna make you guys... Well, here, I wanted to hear this conversation about these little things on the walls.
For the time being,
okay, never mind. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm not gonna make you guys watch me backtrack all the way to the other building. So I'm gonna end the video here real quick, or probably just transition if it's not the end of the video. So we're gonna end up back at the armory on the second floor basement of the other building. Okay, so we are back here in the armory. I warped ahead a little bit so you guys wouldn't have to watch me backtracking all the way here. But we're here and we're looking for level 3 door, which contains the Nikita launcher. Whoa, almost got spotted there. Grenades, no. And that's the FAMAS, so it's this room up here. Nikita, there it is. So wait for this guy to walk around the corner. The card, and there we are. And there it is. Let's see what Nastasha has to say about it.
Those are remote-controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got CCD cameras in their nose cones. After you fire them, they'll transmit their visual data to your monitor. You can control their flight freely in all directions. But the missiles have a limited amount of fuel. Watch the gauge carefully. Press the first-person view button to see the missile's visual data. Use them wisely.
Okay. Also, just call this guy, because usually never call him.
Master, does the name Deepthroat mean anything to you?
Deepthroat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes.
I have no idea who that could be.
I see.
Let's call him again just to see what he says, just because I have never really called him.
People who've been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Yeah, see that? They go breaking that fourth wall again, letting us know it's a game.
In war, a split second can mean the difference
Alright.
between victory and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
So he basically just dispenses general kind of battlefield advice, I'd call it. Not terribly too important to the gameplay. Although he does become a very important kind of character later on, you'll see. Gonna go back up to the first floor, and we're actually gonna do some snooping around the first floor of this room. We should have done earlier, get some items we might need.